Half day. My name is Edriel Aquino,
I'm Daniel Mabagos.
I'm John Sacayan.
and we are the Geotech Lab research assistants under Dr. Patil, and we are presenting our research on the effects of plant root reinforcement in improving soil shear strength. Guam has experienced an increase in frequent rainfalls in recent years. When soil is saturated, it becomes weak. It is known that vegetation has the ability to absorb water in soil and to stabilize the soil. With the absence of plant roots, the likelihood of rainfall-induced slope failures increases. Through the soil estimation model, we can evaluate the root's potential to provide shear strength to soil. In conducting this research, we hope to encourage the use of vegetation as a sustainable and economical option in slope failure prevention.
Now, moving on to the purpose of this research. In our previous presentation last year, we presented on the Pandanus Doctoria's capability in soil stabilization, and since then, we have been actively testing several plants, and for our posters, we chose to present on vetiver grass. Vetiver grass is known to have roots that grow over 10 feet, which makes it effective in erosion control and is used in watershed restoration projects in Guam. For the RAR test and the tensile test, we used vetiver grass that was grown for 7 months in a 4-inch by 2 feet PVC pipes. The tensile test was done using the Universal Testing Machine, UTM for short.
For RAR, we began by measuring the vertical orthogonal projection of the vetiver grass to be used as a reference area. Then, we removed the vetiver grass from the pipe and ensured that the root system remains intact. Then wash the roots. After washing, we individually counted the roots at the depth at which they occur, and then the diameters of roots intersecting the soil profile were taken individually by a vernier caliper. We recorded the RA values at 5 centimeters depth increments.
Now to do the root tensile test, we used a second vetiver grass and repeated the same method as the RAR test in removing the root system. We prepared 85 centimeter pieces of tape and we cut 40 10 centimeter root samples and attached the tape at the 2 centimeter ends of the root. We recorded the average diameter of each root sample. Before we attached the root, we set the UTM at a pulling rate of 20 millimeters per minute, and then we attached the samples to the machine. Once the root snapped, we recorded the peak load.
For calculating our results, we use these following equations. Equation 1 is used to calculate T, root tensile strength, where Fmax is the maximum force and D is the mean root diameter. The root area ratio can be calculated from equation 2, where lowercase a is the cross-sectional area of root and uppercase A is the reference area. The predicted shear strength increase from a full mobilization of root tensile strength is given by equations 3 and 4. And finally, in equation 5, the increase in soil shear strength can be expressed as an additional cohesion, as per where C prime is soil cohesion without roots, capital C is the cohesion of soil with roots, and CR is the increase in shear strength. The factor of safety at each depth of the root system can be obtained using equation 6 and 7. For the analysis, EHA soil data was used for soil cohesion. C is 2.59 kPa, and friction angle is 30.5 degree. Assume shear distortion at angle. Theta is 45 degree, LR is 1 feet, and LS is 5 feet.
The tension diameter relationship for the vetiver grass is shown in figure 6. As you can see from the curve formed in the graph, the tensile strength decreases with increasing root diameter, and it follows the power law equation of the form f of x equals ax to the power k, which we can use to predict the strength of the root. In figure 7 and 8, the RER continuously decreases beyond 30 centimeters in depth, and because it decreases, the soil cohesion also decreases beyond 30 centimeters in depth. It was best fitted with a power equation. In figure 9, the factor of safety steadily decreases beyond 30 centimeters due to lesser roots present. In general, vegetations growing along hill slopes have shallow roots, therefore unable to reinforce the soils to stop the landslides occurring at 1 meter depths. Thus, vegetation capable of growing deep roots more than 1 meter should be introduced to reduce the frequency of shallow landslides occurrence. These vegetations should have high values of RAR. In a short span of time, vetiver grass is able to provide ample shear strength to soil based on the results gathered and will continue to provide more shear strength as it continues to grow. Therefore, to further evaluate reinforcement offered by vetiver roots in soil stabilization, we are currently growing vetiver grass planted in a 4 feet and a 6 feet PVC pipe and will be testing them in the future among the other native plants we are growing.
Before ending the presentation, we would like to acknowledge the National Sea Grant College Program of the United States Department of Commerce, which is sponsored by the University of Guam Sea Grant from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. We would also like to give special thanks to Dr. Guarez and Dr. Elsa. If you would like to see more pictures and information of our research, please scan the QR code provided in this video or on our poster.
If you have any questions, please contact us in the provided email on the slide. Thank you for watching.